Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Daily Outlook. In today's Daily Outlook, I'm going to be discussing some of the major currency pairs alongside the DXY. So, without further ado, let's dive straight in. As per usual, what can we see? Well, as we can see, the DXY is still situated within this uptrend due to the fact that we are still respecting the trend line and are respecting the low over here, since we have not had any strong 4-hour close below the major low, which is now this low over here at 92.531. So until that low is respected, I am still bullish on the DXY. All we need now from the DXY is to start seeing an impulse towards the downside, which could probably happen with London Open. What I want to see is a strong impulse past the low, impulse towards the downside, retest the previous low, so previous support, which would then act as resistance to then see the next impulse occur towards the downside, back down to this target level over here at approximately 91,850. So the only situation in which I would be looking for longs is if we do see a strong 4-hour close bullish after London Open. So if we dive down deeper into the lower time frame, what can we see? Well, we've been making this descending correction over here in this descending channel, and we're currently waiting to see a clear break either below the trend line, retest the trend line and the lows over here to then see more downside movement back down towards 91,850, or to see some bullish pressure back up towards the upside of the trend line and then either back down and reject it, or see the real breakout occur, retest the previous highs, which were resistance and would then act as support, to then see another move occur back towards the upside, back up to 94. So with that said, let's head over to AUDCAD. And AUDCAD hasn't changed much. We have been consolidating now for approximately a small week, or approximately a week. We're currently situated at the 4th trendline touch. I am currently waiting for some strong bearish momentum. However, we are at the 4th trendline touch, which means that we could start seeing some bullish momentum and a potential breakout of the trendline. 1-hour price action is currently moving in this ascending channel, which in most instances should mean that there could be bearish pressure coming soon. So when do I expect bearish pressure to come into the market? Well, if we create a double top at 95,954. So that would look something like this. What would we need to see to be able to make a trade? Well, we would need to see a clear breakout of this ascending channel, clear breakout down below the low over here at 95,700, break below, retest the low, retest the major trend line on the 4-hour, and then see some bearish confirmation to eventually take the trade back down towards the downside. The only situation in which I will be looking for longs if we see a clean breakout above all the highs over here, retest the highs for then a potential push further towards the upside, and this dip could potentially even be down lower, back down to retest the trend line, the major trend line on the 4-hour, before really pushing back up towards the upside. I know that there is some liquidity situated at the 786 Fibonacci level, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a spike into that level once we make the double top on the high over here at 95,954. So if AUDCAD discussed, let's head over to Aussie Yen. And Aussie Yen has not been doing much, to be honest. As we can see, we've been consolidating for quite some time now. We are now situated at this ascending trend line, and as you guys know, I was waiting for a double bottom at the low at 84,034. So with that said, we need to see a fake out on either of the highs. So at the moment, the high up here is situated at 84,486, and the low down here is situated at 84,034. So for me, it really depends on which high or on which low we're going to see a fake out occur. If we see a fake out occur on the high at 84,486, I'm definitely going to be looking for some potential early shorts. However, we do still have this ascending trend line, which we need to break before the real shorts can occur within, in my opinion. So if we go back down to the 1 hour time frame, and let's draw this out for you guys, what we're looking for is either a fake out on the high, boom, move towards the downside, retest of the low, further downside movement, or what we could see is a nice beautiful fake out on the low down here, bullish move on the trend line on the low at 84.034, and then see the real move towards the upside occur. We have this beautiful inverse head and shoulders. However, the major trend on the higher time frame is to the downside. So if we were to draw in a fib, that would look like this. We can see that the 0.382 Fibonacci level aligns perfectly with the major low at 84.034, on which we want to see a fake out before moving back up towards the upside. So with Aussie yen discussed, let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar has been moving extremely bullish. So what am I expecting from pound dollar today? Well, we've had this major breakout from this major trend line on the 4 hour, and I'm currently going to wait for the trend line to be retested. So the retest of the trend line would be in accordance with a retest of the high over here at 1.38528. Once that high is retested, I'm definitely going to be looking for some bullish momentum at the high or at the previous high, which would then have to act as support. If we go back down to the lower time frame, we can see that there is some liquidity situated over here at 1.38600. So I'll be waiting for us to reach that zone before looking for any potential longs. This would also be in accordance with this major trend line, which I have drawn on over here on the 1 hour time frame. We could still see some more downside on this pair if we get a strong bearish close below the trend line, below the previous high, and below the zone. So that would look more like this. So we would be retesting this low over here and then really seeing some more downside on this pair instead of retesting this high, it acting as support and then seeing more upside occur. So with GU discussed, let's head over to our last pair, which is Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar has been moving as we wish. As we can see, we are currently situated at this third trendline touch, from where we expect some more bullish momentum to occur, back up towards the upside, back towards the trendline. As we can see, if we go to the 4 hour time frame, we have hit the 0.382 level, which was the daily fib level, which I was looking for. However, we still have not touched this third trendline touch, or we still have not made this third trendline touch, which I was looking for. So I still think we could see some short-term upside on this pair. Also, the major lows are situated just a little bit higher at the 0.5 fib level. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a spike at least to this low at 0.70995. When am I going to be looking for shorts? Well, if we go back down to the 1 hour time frame, we're going to want to see one more push back up towards the highs, trendline break, retest of this major low, more downside. Another situation which could occur is us already breaking, but then I'll be looking for a retest of this low, a retest of the low, boom, more downside. I am not interested at longs or in longs at the moment. So yeah, therefore no long opportunity yet on Kiwi dollar. With that said, thank you all for watching. If you have any requests regarding specific pairs that you would like me to analyze for you, just leave a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Thanks guys.